And I'm starting to think that my grandma's in trouble.
Who's ready to celebrate?
I'm gonna make sure you don't go down.
To our future.
General Hospital.
Port Charles is shaken when shocking news spreads about Anna's sudden disappearance. What first seemed like a routine investigation quickly spirals into something far more serious. Cryptic messages, a trail that suddenly goes cold, and silence from Anna leave her loved ones fearing the worst. When Robin receives an encrypted alert connected to her mother's last case, she knows she can't sit back and wait. Despite warnings from friends and family, Robin quietly returns to Port Charles, determined to uncover the truth herself. She understands the risks, but walking away has never been an option when it comes to Anna. Using her sharp instincts and technical expertise, Robin traces a hidden digital footprint that points to a powerful figure with ties to Anna's investigation. The deeper Robin digs, the more dangerous the situation becomes. Someone is clearly trying to erase evidence and anyone connected to it. Meanwhile, Robert senses that Robin is keeping secrets. He confronts her, urging caution, but Robin insists this is her responsibility. Anna once protected her from countless threats. Now it's her turn. As tensions rise, Robin discovers that Anna isn't just missing, she's being held somewhere remote, used as leverage in a larger scheme that could impact several influential families in Port Charles. Robin realizes she must act quickly before her mother is forced into a situation she can't escape. In a suspense-filled sequence, Robin follows a risky lead that takes her straight into the heart of the operation. With time running out, she uses both brains and bravery to outmaneuver those responsible. But the closer she gets to Anna, the more she understands the emotional cost of this mission. At last, mother and daughter are reunited, but the victory is bittersweet. Anna warns Robin that this threat isn't fully over. Someone bigger is pulling strings behind the scenes. Back in Port Charles, the aftermath sends shockwaves through the community. Robin's return reignites old alliances and unresolved tensions, and as Anna begins to piece together what truly happened, one question remains. Who was powerful enough to target her, and why? Stay tuned as secrets unravel and the next chapter of this intense family drama unfolds on General Hospital. Back in Port Charles, Anna wastes no time trying to identify who orchestrated her kidnapping. Though she's grateful to be safe, her instincts tell her the danger hasn't passed. The operation that held her captive was too organized, too well-funded to be random. Robin refuses to leave town this time. She sets up a secure workspace at the Scorpio house, determined to decrypt the remaining files she pulled from the remote compound. What she uncovers is chilling. Anna wasn't the ultimate target, she was the distraction. Hidden within the recovered data is evidence of financial manipulation tied to several major institutions in Port Charles. Shell companies, silent investors, anonymous transfers. Someone has been quietly building influence for months. Robert is stunned when he reviews the findings. This isn't just a personal vendetta, it's strategic. Whoever's behind it wants control, not chaos. Meanwhile, word spreads that Robin is back in town. Felicia visits with cautious relief, sensing the emotional toll this mission has taken on both mother and daughter. She gently urges Robin not to carry the burden alone this time. As Anna retraces her last investigation, she remembers a meeting that felt off. A respected figure in the community who asked too many specific questions. At the time, it seemed harmless. Now it feels like a warning sign she missed. Robin cross-references names from that meeting with the encrypted files. One name keeps surfacing, a business leader with deep political ties and a spotless public image. But behind closed doors, the data suggests something far more calculated. The tension escalates when Anna realizes she's being followed again. Not aggressively, but watched, a reminder that someone knows she survived. Instead of backing down, Anna makes a bold move. She publicly announces she's resuming her investigation. It's a calculated risk meant to force their enemy into action, and it works. Robin intercepts a communication indicating a sudden emergency board meeting tied to the suspicious financial accounts. Money is moving, fast.
Whoever's behind this is trying to cover their tracks. In a dramatic confrontation at an upscale office building, Anna and Robin come face to face with the man they suspect, calm, composed, untouchable. He denies everything, but his confidence wavers when Robin reveals she has backup copies of every encrypted file. Just when it seems they've cornered him, a shocking twist unfolds. He wasn't the mastermind, he was the middleman. The true architect remains hidden, operating from the shadows. As the episode closes, a mysterious figure watches news coverage of Anna's return. A quiet smile forms as they make a phone call. Phase 2 begins now. Port Charles is about to face a storm no one sees coming, and this time the stakes are even higher.
The mysterious phone call sets events into motion almost immediately. Within hours, systems across Port Charles begin experiencing unexplained disruptions. Banking delays, hospital network glitches, even the police database flickers offline for several minutes. It's subtle, but deliberate. Robin instantly recognizes the pattern. "This isn't random," she tells Anna and Robert. "It's a stress test. Someone is probing the city's infrastructure." Anna's expression hardens. If Phase 2 involves destabilizing essential systems, then this enemy isn't just after power. They're trying to control the city from the inside out. Meanwhile, the middleman they confronted requests legal protection in exchange for information. Cornered and fearful, he admits he was recruited by someone using a voice modulator and encrypted channels. Payments were routed through layers of offshore accounts. He never met the mastermind face to face. But he reveals one crucial detail, a code name, Orion. Robin freezes. That code name appears in fragments of the data she recovered from the compound. Orion isn't just a person, it's an operation, years in the making. Digging deeper, Robin uncovers archived intelligence from Anna's past WSB missions. There was once a theoretical contingency program called Orion, designed to test how quickly a city could be digitally overtaken without traditional force. The project was supposedly shut down. Anna realizes the horrifying truth. Someone resurrected it. As tension rises, General Hospital's systems suffer a major shutdown. Elevators stall, patient records temporarily vanish, panic spreads through the corridors. Though emergency generators kick in, the message is clear. No one is untouchable. Robin works non-stop to firewall critical networks, her fingers flying across the keyboard as she builds countermeasures. But Orion is adaptive. Every block she creates is met with a new workaround. Robert contacts old WSB allies, demanding access to classified archives. If this is a former insider weaponizing an abandoned program, they need names, now. Then comes the turning point. Robin discovers a digital signature buried deep in the malicious code. It's faint, almost nostalgic. A signature style of encryption used by someone she and Anna once trusted. A former colleague, presumed retired. Anna is shaken. "He wouldn't do this," she insists, but doubt creeps into her voice. Before they can process it fully, a citywide message flashes briefly across electronic billboards and mobile screens. Control brings order. Port Charles erupts in confusion. Anna makes a decisive call. Instead of staying reactive, they'll draw Orion out. She leaks controlled misinformation, suggesting the WSB recovered a master access key tied to the original program. It's bait. If Orion believes they're close to shutting the operation down, they'll be forced to intervene personally. That night, Robin detects an intrusion attempt far stronger than the others. Direct, aggressive, almost emotional. Someone is trying to breach her private secure server. "It's him," Robin whispers. Anna stands beside her, steady but resolute. "Then let's end this." The digital chess match becomes intensely personal. Robin counters line after line of code while tracing the origin point in real time. The signal bounces globally, but for a split second, it stabilizes. A location pings. Not overseas, not hidden in some distant server farm. Right inside Port Charles. As mother and daughter exchange a stunned look, sirens echo faintly in the distance.
Orion isn't operating from the shadows anymore. He's home. Continuation, the enemy within. The signal stabilizes for only seconds, but it's enough. Robin isolates the source to an unmarked office space near the waterfront, recently leased under a corporate alias tied to one of the shell companies she exposed. Whoever Orion is, he's been hiding in plain sight. Anna immediately contacts a small, trusted unit, no wide alerts. If Orion has infiltrated city systems, tipping off the wrong person could ruin everything. As they move in, Robin continues tracking the live signal from a secure tablet. The encryption patterns grow more erratic. "He knows we found him," she says quietly. Inside the warehouse-style office, lights flicker, screens line the walls, each displaying different sectors of Port Charles, traffic grids, financial markets, hospital feeds. It's not chaos, it's control. And standing in the center of it all is a familiar face. Not the retired colleague Anna feared, but someone even more unexpected. A former WSB analyst, once dismissed as brilliant but unstable. Years ago, he argued that cities were too fragile, too easily manipulated. He believed the only way to create stability was through centralized digital oversight, complete system dominance. Orion isn't destruction, he calmly explains as Anna confronts him. It's evolution. No more corruption, no more secrets, just order. Anna counters that forced control is just another form of tyranny, but he insists the city's elite have been quietly steering Port Charles for years. He's simply leveled the playing field. Robin steps forward, revealing she's already begun reversing his root access protocols. His confidence falters for the first time. "You built this on outdated architecture," she tells him. "You underestimated the people who taught you." The confrontation intensifies, not physically, but intellectually. It's a battle of ideologies as much as skill. He triggers a final failsafe, a cascading blackout sequence designed to lock down the city's digital infrastructure permanently. Robin races against the clock, bypassing layers of code, while Anna works to stall him. Every second counts. Just as emergency systems begin flickering across Port Charles, Robin executes a risky counterstrike. She mirrors his own override method back into the core system, forcing Orion's network to collapse inward. The screens go dark. Silence fills the room. Authorities move in and take the analyst into custody. As he's led away, he leaves Anna with a chilling warning. "You stopped me, but you proved my point. The system is vulnerable." In the aftermath, power and networks stabilize across the city. News outlets report it as a temporary cyber incident, the full truth kept classified. At the Scorpio house, the tension finally breaks. Anna thanks Robin not just for saving her life, but for saving the city. Robin admits something quietly. Part of her understands how someone could become consumed by the desire to fix everything. But there's a difference between protecting people and controlling them. Robert confirms the WSB will conduct a full internal review. If Orion rebuilt this program alone, that's one thing, but if anyone else helped him, the door remains slightly open to future danger. As Robin prepares to leave Port Charles again, Anna asks if she regrets coming back. Robin smiles softly. Not for a second. But in a final twist, in a secure evidence room, one small encrypted drive recovered from Orion's setup suddenly powers on by itself. A single line of text appears. Orion was only the beginning. Port Charles may have won the battle, but the war for